A distraction is defined as a diversion that prevents someone from giving their full attention to something. But another essential definition of the word distraction is an extreme agitation of the mind or emotions, a mental distress. This is why the American public is easily manipulated and influenced by the compelling events that they see on television and all throughout popular social media sites, emotionally dividing the mindsets of the public under a false sense of racial equality.
We all saw what happened last week. We can't let that happen. Hopefully George is looking down right now and saying there's a great thing that's happening for our country. There's a great day for him. It's a great day for everybody. This is a great day for everybody. This is a great, great day in terms of equality.
I will challenge Trump and ask him to show me where exactly equality exists in today's society of America. And it's not just Trump or the Republicans that will play the let's just brush things off and get along fine and act as if nothing happened type of people. The Democrats have historically acted in this manner as well. Like Joe Biden.
And by the way, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what.
Joe Biden, who is vice president to Barack Obama, don't forget, blatantly telling our people that they are not black if they vote for Trump over him.
I do that to white media and black media because my wife has to go on at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute. So anybody can determine if someone is black or not? Can we say that a person isn't white if they voted for Barack Obama? This exposes that the term black has a totally different meaning than what most may be aware of. For starters, the term black was historically used in conjunction with words that carry a negative connotation, like the term blacklisted, for example, which means blackballed, and blackballed meaning blackmailed. And it works the same way as an officer on his radio sounding off the description of a black male being a suspect in question, or someone they are instructed to lawfully murder, according to what we see nowadays. The term black was famously used by prejudiced people as a derogatory labeling or a racial slur. So, how did our people become defenseless and then later refer to each other as this same label? Should you call yourself black when you can look at your arms right now and see that your skin complexion is actually different shades of the color brown? And before you share your excuse as to the reason why you call yourself black, focus on where that term arises from. Our people have never referred to each other as black in a historical sense. And why is that so important? Because of the spells of the English language. Meaning that the words you speak will directly impact or determine your reality by way of affirmation. And that will work both ways for an individual, meaning that they can speak good or bad things into their existence. very similar to how karma works. So, by speaking the spells of the English language, you must be very careful not to inadvertently speak death or any forms of negativity over your life. For example, the etymology of the word black means colorless or the absence of color, which can be logically understood by you just simply cutting all of the lights out. Then you would only see darkness, which affiliates the word black with direct synonyms like missing, lacking, unavailable, absent, and non-existent. Now, this is very important to note because this means that by you chanting Black Lives Matter, for example, you are inadvertently denouncing your existence subconsciously, as if you're chanting No Lives Matter. Or when you say Black people, you're not referring to the skin color of someone who is actually the color brown. You're inadvertently referencing non-existing people. And it gets a lot deeper on the topic of racial inequality. Because if you are legally claiming or self-identifying as being black, then just ask yourself, what rights or privileges exist right now that were granted or agreed upon for any person or citizen that identifies as being black? Contrary to most popular beliefs and ideologies, the term black has no nationality whatsoever, nor does it really represent a group of people from a particular landmass or state or country. Because if that were the case, then we would all be immigrants from an island called Blackland that carried many tribes of people that called themselves blacks. And that's just not realistic, nor is it even truthful for that matter. So with all of that being said, we can easily determine where the root of the problem resides when it comes to racial inequality. And it starts with us truly identifying ourselves as who we really are, and cease with allowing strangers to label us as if we're their chattel or property, when we are actually their landlords. I'm just here to make you think.